So on this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the dummy switch in your Toyota Tundra first generation with an actual fog light switch to work your fog lights. Now, what a lot of people don't understand is these factory Toyota Tundras come with the fog lights pre-wired. You may have a bumper that does not have the fog light inserts or the fog light assembly itself, but the wiring is there. I promise you. If it's not, well, go kick your dealer's ass because it's supposed to be. So, what you do is you take a 10mm socket, like this, you shove it right up in this hole. Take that 10mm bolt out, and don't lose it. Mine is right here. And the reason I say don't lose it is I have no idea how much this thing costs at the dealership. But personally, from my experience, sometimes shit gets real expensive if you lose it sometimes. Now, you can pick up one of these switches, the real factory switch, from the dealership for about $80. I thought that was a little high personally, so I called 4 different ones, and they all quoted me the same thing. So I went to Amazon, and they had them for new for $40. I still thought that was a tad bit expensive. Then I went on eBay and I got one for $20 and I put it in. Now, it also came with this. So that's how I know it came from a junkyard. Someone just went in there, pulled all this apart, cut it, took the switch out and brought this with them. This is great. It was nice of them to do this, but I don't need this because I still have the original one that came with my truck, even though it came with this dummy switch. They should always keep these dummy switches just in case. I don't know why, but, you know, maybe I'm a hoarder. I like to keep stuff when I take it off. That way I still have factory stuff. So after you take that off, what you do is you take a knife or flathead and stick it in here and just pry this down. Just pop it. And from there, you should be able to pull it with your hands. Now we're coming in from the side over here. And we're going to pop this out. The only thing that's holding it in are clips. Pops out. That's out. Now it's up here. That's out. Oop, accidentally hit it. And there's my dimmer, which works the cluster gauge right up here. Allows me to get light at nighttime when my headlights are on. So, what you would do in order to take this off, the dummy switch, you would see this right here. My finger's there. Well, I got a fat finger, so maybe you didn't see it. I'll point to it. Right here. You push that down, and the dummy switch slides out, just like this. Take it. Push it. While you're pushing down, go ahead and just push that dummy switch out. Just boop, just like that. But I'm going to put that back in because I might need it one day. Who knows? Alright. And you would take that switch and you would put it in here. Just shove it in. Take this, shove it in the back of the switch. Now when I say this, I'm talking about that same harness that's right fucking here. Same thing, it's just going to be plug it in, stick it in, bam, you're good to go. Then after that, you just shove everything back into place. Oh, another thing, this right here would be a great spot for some auxiliary lights. Just drill that out, run some wires up there, boom goes the dynamite, you're in business. Alright, now the not so fun part is getting this whole thing back in there just right. Which shouldn't be hard. This is the first time I'm having any trouble with it. And I've taken this thing apart 4 times. Maybe it was 4th time was a little much. So you just shove all this back in there. Just like that. Shove everything back together. You're good to go. Oh, and another thing. Just putting this in here is not going to make your fog lights work. You're going to need a relay. You can pick that up at the dealership for about $80. I didn't do that. You know, I had one in there for some reason. I had a relay, so it was whatever. Got that. I'm assuming Body Shop put it in when I had some work done to my truck. You can see in my other video. I'm just posting this up here so it's a more clear version of the original. So you can actually see what I was doing and see what I was working on.